A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and here we are at it again with some more HGN Season 3. And moreover, it's time to focus a bit more on Bandtastic. So, here we go. We are going to hit it up nice and hard here. For number 2121, that's quite a number to go with. Fall Out Boy. Alright. So, where can I start? Well, I guess I could give you a bit of a shot at it. A quick overview of the band itself and the success that they brought up with their duology known as Believers Never Die. This was basically a two-part album released in 2009 and 2019 respectively, a whole decade apart between them both. But the main thing is that between both of these albums, they showcase the best successes that the band has achieved throughout both these decades. And I'm certain that if they continue any further, which we pretty much have yet to hear about, I'm sure A Believers Never Die Part 3 is due. And there's really no telling where we could possibly go with this. But if they do happen to bring about some newer successes in line, I'm sure it could happen. But given the fact that they actually made their own live NHL appearance in 2023, that probably could mean it's a sign that they might make an epic comeback someday. In the same way that such bands like Imagine Dragons managed to hit big once again with their duology, well, Mercury Acts 1 and 2 to be precise. I could sure tell you, it probably is evident that we could see Fall Out Boy hit big once again. Seeing that other bands have been able to do so in recent years, I can at least guarantee a new album is probably on the horizon. Until then, though, there's probably so much more I could talk about. Like for the fact that I featured their 2013 album Alone Together in the credits of Nerve Secrets Revealed Bolts of Intrigue. That itself is a bit of a stretch. Or maybe we could probably talk about how in 2014 they gave us Immortals, which made its way into the soundtrack of Big Hero 6. But it also made an appearance in Hot Wheels Hilarity, Season 7. That alone was able to spark a massive viral upbringing in viewership. And Season 7 alone in HWH, that itself was entering the millions. Wow. One season alone, I gotta hand it to them. I gotta hand it to everybody who brought us up here, who managed to watch our content and keep the spirits high and bright. So I'm certain that as soon as time goes on, as soon as we probably get even more content rolling around for that series, it probably might even be bigger. Who really knows? But maybe, probably the biggest thing about it is Patrick Stump, the man who was behind the iconic voice, the vocalist himself of the band entirely. And just to know the fact, he himself was pretty much the biggest reason why the band itself became such a big success over the years, and even to this very day, giving us a new glimmer of hope in the air. Like I've said, during a halftime show in NHL this past February 2023, Fall Out Boy actually makes an appearance. And they actually sing a few songs during that break time. And as I've mentioned, it could be a sign, a step away from what they could probably be doing at some point in the future. Will they make more albums or more material? I hope so, because there's a lot that has yet to be done right now. And I'm sure that as soon as their lives come together and a full upbringing is near, maybe these guys probably won't be going away. Not for a long, long time. So unlike a lot of bands I've talked about, like REM, Arctic Monkeys, and such, it does seem that some bands are actually meant to stick around for a long time. But even with a few big successes, ranging from Immortals and Alone Together to such other hits, I mean, the list could be pretty damn big. Pretty big. And I could probably go and talk about a bunch of other songs they've done, but that itself is quite an endeavor here. But still, for more than 15 years, these guys have really been quite an entertaining venue for us to visit every now and then. And we could probably look back at these guys even more so from our own childhood perspectives as adults. So, with that in mind, that completes another piece here. And I sure hope you guys are enjoying this whole entire thing that I have going on. Until then, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.